Good afternoon. Like my lemon earrings. It's lemonade weather. Any temperature that gets over like 75, I don't like it. And people ask me how that is because I lived in Alabama where it's subtropics. I never like it there either. So there you go. I feel like my voice is super scratchy and kind of echoey in this office. So if anybody's even watching this video, if you drop in my comments suggestions as far as a good YouTube video setup other than your phone that you're streaming into, that's what I'm using, because I only have 4 subscribers, including myself, so it's not cost efficient to buy something other than a phone. But anyway, it's not what I wanted to talk about. I'm going to be doing a bunch of videos in a row, just so that I can get a bunch of videos I've been wanting to do since the move out there over the weekend, and I don't know how fast I'll post them. Might be posting them a lot later than I actually did them. And I thought the video about the Dyatlov Pass incident, should probably hold off on that. It's a little bit too heavy than I want to do today. And there's this thing about colonization that I never thought of when you're conquering a mountain, but I'm not going to get into that in that video because there actually were women in that expedition. Doesn't mean these people weren't dumb, because I think they were warned not to go there and they went there anywhere. In fact, the Dyatlov Pass is called the Don't Go There Mountain, because you shouldn't go there. Anyway, found my trusty little notebook where I write down my immediate thoughts. And I write things to keep myself centered and keep myself with time continuity, which is something I went over about a year ago. Birth years of my characters, which Nigel, being the guy from the 23rd century, was born in the year of 2189. But here, so far the list are Serena 1976, Troy 1977, Sebastian Murphy 1956, Gemma Shaw 1958, Nigel 2189, Graham 1969, Ian 1995, and Harlow 1974, and Brew 2025. So I'm looking through these notes that I wrote, and I wrote what's left to write in Thrice. A proposal scene, I've written that, so I can check that one off. Erotic poem, I gotta work on that. More conversation scenes. Fix cringe dialogue. I've read Thrice a couple of times. I don't know how much of it is cringy, but I'll read through it again. In fact, that's what I'm going to do after this. Hyperhidrosis? Why would I want to... There's plenty of people that get bullied in my book that I have to have someone with hyperhidrosis, so I'm scratching that out. Eating disorder. There was already a character in Thrice that she was going to basically lie in bed and starve herself to death, not because she has an eating disorder, but she's so depressed from her generational older sister getting killed in a road rage incident that she's been in a deep depression, and there's days that she barely can get out of bed, even go to the bathroom. And she had been on a diet of like milk for 13 days straight, and she's living with her aunt, and the aunt is on the verge of calling the Adult Protective Services to come get her. And then the poor woman watches this video where Harlow and Sebastian are talking about why he took eating manner, like what do you call it, dining manners class. And the story was so funny that she decided she needed to get out of bed, take a shower, put on some real clothes, and go ask her aunt to make them some spaghetti. This is how influential that Harlow and Sebastian are. When they're just recording things in their life while he's recovering from getting nearly beaten to death. And this is some random seeming subject sometimes. It's a super serious subject a lot of times. But how influential they are all over the entire globe. Not just in the United States, but over the entire globe. That will move people to do things to better their life or other people's lives. Now I'm 5 minutes into this and I'm kind of off the subject of what I intended on doing. So now I'm going to switch clothes and I'm going to switch to the subject that I intended on doing. See you soon.